Good morning, good morning, good morning. That actually worked the way that I wanted it to work. Happy Friday to all of y'all. So we out here switching lanes. My morning drive in where I recap all of what's going zones. But, I give a good word and I also give out the whole of the day right after. Okay? Alright, so today, the word that I want to pass out to all of you is obedience. Obedience is not measured by our ability to obey laws and principles. It's measured by our response to God's voice. Alright? So that's just obedience to the Lord, right? When you're obeying the Lord, obviously you're obeying laws and all of the things that set forth with us out here. So, that's very important and runs along with having faith and all of that. So, but anyway, I want to, before I jump into the whole hoopla, I want to go ahead and take a little bit of time just to touch on my community posts. So the community post that I'll be putting out there today is for the ladies and for the guys as well. But who started the short hair craze? Was it Tony Braxton? I'm going to show some pictures of Tony Braxton when I do my recap, but was it Tony the Braxton or was it Holly Berry? That's going to be, my question for my community post for today. Which one of these ladies, even if they don't have short hair now, which one of these ladies are you riding with in this short hair craze? Alright? So, but let's go ahead and jump right into what we're here for, right? Alright. So I'm about to give you guys an exciting recap and a preview into the hype season of season 16 premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry for fumbling that. Now, most of my subscribers are men, so I might lose them with this one, but I cannot let up on Porsha for content purposes, but bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna push this just for a little bit, but I have to give that up for Porsha, because Porsha is my Mr. Heau's favorite housewife. I like Porsha for a lot of reasons, but Porsha is my favorite just because it's like a relatability thing. I think I start liking Porsha not after her comments of 365 days of the year comment or anything like that, but just, I guess it was when Marlo said something about, her doormat was too small for the big house that she had, but she loved that doormat because her mom gifted her that. So even if that was the case, her mom gifted it to her, and she was so mad at Marlo and was crying and just lost it. And I don't know, I related to that because I feel like that when your mother and you didn't come from a lot, but what you do when your mom buy you something is something sentimental about that. So that's when I first became a fan of Porsha. But anyway, I hope you guys are getting ready for the season premiere, which is this Sunday. The countdown is on, right? But they got some treats in store for you, right? So Porsha is on her press tour right now, and she made some waves during the interview with the Breakfast Club, where the things got real. She spoke on Simon. She did not get him deported, but she did speak on her noticing something wasn't right, because every time they went to the airport, they got pulled to the side, like what's going on? What country you going to? Type shit. And she knew something just wasn't right, Lot of juicy drama surrounding that. Then she talked a little bit about some unexpected twists from a newbie, Kelly, on the show, who felt like she had to come for her first. Now, all I know is they said give that man back to his wife. So obviously this Kelly done stole somebody's husband. I don't know too much about her. I don't want to make this about her because I do not know anything about her. What I do know is I don't like her height. I feel like she's too short. I don't know, her features are just really, really short. So when I see short people like that, I'm just like, maybe you need to be on the Real Midgets of Atlanta or something. I don't know. Anyway, so there were some unexpected twists, and she actually had some candid confessions. Check out that Breakfast Club interview, and you guys can dive a little bit more into what I'm speaking on. But she spoke about Nene, no beef, but she just kind of brushed it under the rug. But she did say Nene knows she was wrong for beefing with her bosses. Honestly, I can't agree with Porsha on that, because I think that you have to stand up for yourself. So we need more people like Nene around who stand up for, what they call the little people when you're an employee, like she was of Andy, and like Porsha is. So she don't feel like her lips are closed on mistreatment. So the fact that she spoke up on that, and they even threw it out. So at this point, the ball was in Andy Cohen's court, which he should bring Nene back. But again, he's a Jewish white man, and you know how they hold grudges. So anyway, there are key highlights from that interview of the Breakfast Club. Talking about Simon was just hilarious. Talking about Kelly, I'm sorry Kelly, or whatever your name is, but talking about you, now I want to see a little bit more about you since Porsha brought you up. She's empowered and evolving, Since she's doing her press tour, she also stopped past Sherry Shepherd. That was probably the most fun interview, and she talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta less on Sherry Shepherd's show, because her and Sherry actually were, colleagues before. They both worked at Ricky Smiley's Dish Nation. So they spent a lot of time just reminiscing over that, and had little fun daytime TV cute games. All right. She also jumped on The View, which was mixed. She gave a little bit. They were more about Simon and Simon being deported. That's what they talked about more. But The View is The View. Whoopi Goldberg is a big hitter. So I understand their topics were less about the drama stuff, but more about more serious things like Simon. All right. So that's, cannot leave this out. Porsha also had a message for Simone Whitmore, who decided to comment on her and Veja. All right. I'll play what Simone said. Simone was out of pocket, and I do agree with Porsha. Simone is a little bit judgmental, but I like Dr. Simone. But Dr. Simone is definitely one of the stronger ones on the show, and it's hard to get a word in, and she will win at the end of the day. Jackie is a stubborn woman, but Dr. Simone was way more stubborn than Jackie, and it really took Jackie almost kissing Simone's ass before Simone finally accepted her back as her friend. So Simone is definitely a hard one, but she said some things about Phaedra, some things about Porsha. For me personally, here's my personal take on Real Housewives of Atlanta 16 to recap. I love that Phaedra is back. My opinion, I love that Phaedra's back. I'm glad that Candy took a season off. Thank you, Candy, for doing that, because now Phaedra is allowed to come back. Now, when they bring Candy back, that will be another drama, but this, just them allowing Phaedra to come back is a start. But they still have Shamia there, who wants to be friends with everyone, so it's going to be interesting to see who Shamia is not friends with, because Shamia is like the mayor. With the season preview starting out with Shamia, it did kind of give Sheree Whitfield boring, and Shamia talked a lot about nothing. So that's going to be very interesting to see. But from the so far, it's looking like the show should be called Porsha and Friends. They did not show Kenya in any of the previews, because I guess Kenya maybe told them, don't put me in the previews, since she's fired. She's not on the show. She's on the show. I hear Kenya is on the show for literally the whole season, but her situation happened more towards the end of taping, but she's not on any of the premiere stuff, because I understand Kenya's side of it. Don't use me for clickbait. Keep my storyline off of the show and out of it. Don't mention me at all. Cynthia is a friend of the show, so good to see her back. And honestly, Cynthia, Porsha, and Phaedra together, they, as you know, in the past, those three together are messy, but fun. I'm ready for Nene to come back, because that will top it off. So Andy, get out of your bunch. You actually, you get the whole of the day because you holding a grudge. One day your children that will hold a grudge, and that's exactly what you're teaching them. I think you should let bygones be bygones and let Nene come back on the second half, because Nene is what's needed to really shake things up on this show, and get those the newbies and the new girls into shape. We know that they said that Kenya got fired because one of the new girls, Brett, I don't know too much about it yet, but as we continue to go through this Real Housewives of Atlanta situation, I will be sure to give you a recap of each and every girl. Right now, we're just doing Porsha because she's my favorite, and I'm interested to see where Porsha and Shamia's relationship will go, because as we know, this is a group, so with any group, they're gonna break up, but you have to choose a side. So let's see which side Shamia decides to choose, and let's see which group of girls decide to partner up and be in alliance with each other. All right. Do you guys think Porsha got Simon deported? She said he's a low-down, slithery snake, and that she knows that he will get out of this. Anyway, cannot wait to see Real Housewives of Atlanta on Sunday, airing at 8. That's going to be very fun to watch, and to see it come back after 2 or 3 years. Also, Porsha also said that Dennis had his hot dog in other people's buns, because we know that her baby father Dennis is a hot dog guy, and his hot dog was in other buns, aka Drew. Yup, Drew Sidor. So she's also one of the housewives, but let's see. Porsha didn't speak on her a lot, but I hear they got some friction going on, because Drew want to be with her baby daddy and kind of want to be her. She said Drew is no longer part of her go naked hair, because that when Drew put on her go naked hair on her head, Drew wanted to be her. So let's let's see where this goes. Anyway, let's jump out of that, and the whole of the day goes to Ray J. It goes to Ray J because Ray J stayed in the press. But I'm giving it to him by way of Amber Rose. Amber Rose was on Club Shay Shay, and she said that Ray J was her best friend, and that's all she said was Ray J this, Ray J that. Ray J had gotten a fight with Diddy's sons, and during this fight, it escalated because Ray J decided to tell Diddy's sons that he know Diddy more than they do. So that was very weird that Ray J would tell someone's kids, hey, I know your father better than you. You know, so that's why if that is in fact true, that's why I'm giving Ray J the whole of the day. Because why are you telling those boys that, according to Amber Rose? And then, since I was giving you the whole of the day, I actually dropped a receipt, because maybe the reason why you know Diddy so well is because it is true. There is some validity in super that you like your cheeks clap or whatever. So if that is true, that's your business. She was basically saying if Ray J had one wish, it would be to suck a dick. And then they asked her being Superhead, Ren Steffens, they asked her, what do you think Ray J is? Do you think Ray J is a top or a bottom? And she said Ray J is a bottom because someone hit her up and told her, hey, Ray J's a bottom. So this is what Shawty is going off of, and I'm gonna run that video. But the whole of the day is Ray J. You get the whole of the day, because why you all in Diddy's business? For a minute there, you were out there spreading the business on Diddy and talking around that time when he was locked up, saying shit, you know, kind of like a content creator. Ray J, also you get the whole of the day because I subscribed to your Tronics network, and it was asking me for payment to resubscribe over and over, even though I was already subscribed. So I need you to run me my money. Play what Corinne Steffens said about you, because not to bring up old shit, but because you need to shut the fuck up. Alright, so I'm gonna play that, and yeah, so you guys, after that, you guys be easy, have a good day on purpose. Do not do anything stupid out here in these streets, and you know, let's just love one another. And let me just hit the button on this Ray J video, because you are the whole of the day. And we're gonna see what
maybe they know I don't get down like that. Okay, cool. But you would think
this Amber Rose,
maybe an assistant would come up and be like, hey, you like girls, or like, you know, you into... Never. No one ever asked me that. They never asked Ray J either. And me and Ray J was talking about it. We were like, I done been to the party, the after party, the after party. I never seen none of that stuff. What? But that's not to say, no, Wayne, Ray J's gay. I know, baby, and I know.
Wait a minute. Just a fucking minute.
Jamie act like he don't know, but he know, he been there.
Hold on.
They have one with.
Hold on. You out there, hold on.
In my opinion, Ray J's a homosexual. That's in my opinion.
I gotta say this. First of all, Ray J is a personal friend of mine.
All these homosexuals.
And I will never say anything
about Ray J. So you said if he had one wish, it'd be a dude?
I think he's had that wish already several times.
Wow.
Would he be a bottom?
more tough. He'd be a bottom, and I got a call from one of his associates that says that he has videotape of them two in the studio together on ecstasy doing the things that men do when they don't have women around.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking
You know what I do when there ain't no one around?
bitch.
Jack off.
I chop wood. I'm a motherfucking man,
I
bitch.
play Jeopardy, bitch.
Yeah.
So you saying, what do you mean? Let me.
All right, fellas, that was Superhead talking about the whole today, Ray J. And she said the things that men do when they don't have a woman around. Fellas, y'all jump on this. I'ma answer it like she said. You call a bitch. You call a sneaky link. You jack off. You chop wood. She talking about you get on ecstasy and start having sex with your homeboy. Come on now, Karen. But this what she said that Ray J does. So anyway, I'ma leave y'all with that for the whole of the day, Ray J. Through Amber Rose, and you guys be easy breezies and have a good day on purpose.